Okay, the background is giving me chaos, but the foreground is giving me yes. I'm so proud of myself for that, guys. And I like re-recorded this several times. Still proud of myself. Welcome back to my channel. I am in fact sitting down in this video. Someone was so perturbed that I was doing another sit down video last time, but let me just tell you, when I put my baby down for a nap in the afternoon after a long day, she gets up so early, it's like absurd. So when she finally goes down for a nap, all I want to do is sit down. So the fact that I'm sitting upright and I pressed record and I have a ton of products to show you is a true miracle. So thank you for being here. If you clicked on this video, then you are probably going on a de-pinkening, de-redifying journey as well. Ooh, or you're just interested in general skincare, or you just like the sound of my voice. Sorry, my tripod is like funky. Whatever the case, I have always had super red, super pink skin, and I have noticed that after giving birth, it is even like worse. And I just have been going on a journey for this last year to figure out a solution for this, not only with my skincare, but also with my makeup and my hair color, actually, which we will get into. So none of these products are sponsored, although I was gifted a few of these that I'm going to show you today from a line that I already had previously used. So I'll jump into that and explain as we go, and I will put all the links down below to everything. Again, this is not sponsored. This is just genuinely the stuff that I've been using. Today, my skin is pretty much like, or my look, my makeup, my skin routine, everything I did today is pretty much what I'm sharing with you now. The only exception is that I'm having this eye thing again, which I think I mentioned in the last video. Whenever I'm stressed or I'm going through some sort of allergy, like I think I'm having allergies right now, my eye seems to get like super red. So what I've actually been doing is putting a little bit of like pinkish type eyeshadow, mom brain, on this side, and it just sort of balances it. I didn't do that today, but I am using some like topical cream that the dermatologist gave to me. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna pull out my coterie, which is for this, like this screams mom, okay? I am using a diaper bag, a diaper company bag, for all of my skin products. And so, you know, they really do go hand in hand. So first things first is I am no longer getting monthly facials. I was doing that for so long, and that was really helping my skin, but it's just an expense that I had to cut, and also like a time thing that I had to cut for the moment. As soon as I can get back to doing it, I'm gonna do it, because it really was the thing that was like keeping my skin looking young and fresh and really saved me through pregnancy. But I am still using all the products that were recommended from the esthetician that I've been working with. So first and foremost, I am consistent about washing my face morning and night and moisturizing. If there's anything I can impart on you is just to have a consistent routine. I also like, these products are just the products I use. I am not a dermatologist. I'm not an esthetician. Like, you know, everyone's skin is different. But the one thing I will say is that these products are fabulous, and I pretty much stick to this same routine and have been sticking to it. And I feel like that's better than trying a million different products, because then your skin is like, whoa. Okay, so every morning and every night I wash my face with good old Aveeno Calm and Restore, and this is the Redness Relief Foaming Cleanser. It also is really good at getting your makeup off. I don't have to use like a makeup remover. This just kind of does the trick. Once in a while, if I go really heavy on like the eyeliner, I'll have to use a wipe or do like a few of these, like a few washes, but this really seems to do the trick. I don't think my esthetician would promote this, and I never have told her that I use this, but it's so much more affordable than like any fancy cleanser, so I'm just sticking to it and have been for a long time. You can get this like any drugstore. So there's that. Let me jump back for a quick second. In terms of hair color, I think that I was trying a bunch of different things, and I was really going with more of like a red undertone for a long time there, and that was bringing out the pinkness in my skin so much. And then one of you suggested that I go, or several of you, go back to like my natural roots. Oh my god, these baby hairs though. Postpartum like hair regrowth is so crazy. Anyways, so now I'm not even doing a base. I'm just, my friend Megan, who also does my hair, who I talk about all the time, is a genius. And basically the last time she like helped me get back to my, this is just all my natural base color, and then she's just doing highlights. And I think that this color combination is a lot more flattering on my skin tone and de-pinkifies it. Even though I love a red hair tone, it just wasn't working with my skin tone. So there you go. Okay, so I start with this, and then I came across this new product. I've talked about Fewerfew forever and ever and ever. I've been using Fewerfew forever and ever. And the PR person for Fewerfew on Instagram has been so generous with her recommendations and her gifting, like her gift boxes. And I was like, hey, can I just ask you a quick question? Do you have a recommendation for red skin? And instead of just giving me a recommendation, she sent me a whole like box, and I'm going to insert a picture right here, that had like a personalized letter where she had talked to the scientists, estheticians, the people that work there that know their stuff, and put together like a whole skincare routine for me, which was above and beyond. And like, again, not sponsored, but this company just continues to go above and beyond, not only for me, but just with their products. They have like a, they now have a sheet mask that I like put Instagram post about. Anyways, all the links down below. But they sent me this, and this is not Fewerfew, but it's like in the same family of. It's called the Vi Connection or Collection, and this is an actual relief concentrate for redness. And I've been putting this on right after cleansing, and I really think this is helping tremendously. So if I were to reorder anything, I definitely would reorder this for redness. So I love that. They also gave me a bunch of other things, but these are some things that I feel like I use consistently. This is my go-to moisturizer from Fewerfew. This is Accept Cream. The thing about Fewerfew is that you can buy, like you can't buy them in store. You can buy them at some beauty supply places and some spas. But if you want like the good stuff, go on their website. They have Amazon, but I feel like Amazon, it's not through them directly. And I'm always weary sometimes of buying actual beauty products from Amazon because there's a lot of dupes. You need to be careful. So I would highly suggest going to their website. This lasts, it's expensive, but it lasts forever. You don't need that much. And this is just like a high tolerance cream. This is good balancing general cream. I've been wearing this for years. So the combination of these two, I really think are helping. And then in terms of my serum, I use OLIGOFORCE from Fewerfew as well. And they suggested this for redness too. So I was happy to know that I already had it to use. Okay, so then just for an eye cream, it doesn't have to do with redness, but this was sent to me, and it's Kjaer West. And this is the Beautiful Eye Balm. And I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this because I'm pretty loyal to my other brands, but this I've been loving so much. It's really thick. So at first I was like, I don't think I like this, but now I really like it because I think it stays on all day long. And if I just need, I'm gonna put it on right now. If I need like just a little pick me up, or if my eyes are getting dry and crusty, which I've noticed they have been lately with this weather, instead of like layering on more makeup, I just throw a little bit more of this on, and it kind of does what I need it to do. So this is pretty groovy. Okay, then, so that's like the kind of like the face routine in terms of redness. But I also do know the importance of sunscreen, but I also do know myself and how much I don't like putting on sunscreen, or rather, it's not that I don't like, yeah, I don't like it. It's white and thick and hard to rub in, and it was just it wasn't ever part of my routine, and so I just wasn't good at it. But now I'm good at it because I got this Kiehls Better Sunscreen Serum. Okay, this is the last thing I do before I start my makeup routine. And because it's in a serum form, serum form, it goes on so nicely. It's so easy to blend in, and it gives you extra hydration and that little like pop, just like I was showing you with this, that sometimes you need. So if your skin's feeling extra dry, you just need a little boost, this is the best. Now, just to be forthright, they did send me this as a gift. And oftentimes I have a whole handful of products that were gifted to me that I never share with you guys because I only share the stuff that I like. And it took me a while to finally try this because, again, I just have a weird hesitation with using sunscreen. But this has been a game changer. So I now am wearing sunscreen every day. And that helps, obviously, with the redness as well. So this is a great product. If you need somewhere, if you're like me and you need somewhere to start in terms of sunscreen, this is where it's at. Okay. So then I was over at a friend's house and her sister was over and I was like, your skin looks great. And she's like, thank you. Let me tell you the secret. And I was like, do tell. She's like, it's just this lotion that I use that helps reduce the redness. And I was like, what? And so she sent me this. This is the Rescue Balm from Hero, and this one is the Red Correct. I had never heard of Hero, but apparently a lot of people love Hero because I posted this on Instagram and I got tremendous feedback from people who are like, oh my God, I love Hero. But this is, the Rescue Balm in Red Connect, and this is a color correcting green cream, visibly even skin tone and encapsulated pigments. This thing is shit. Pardon my French. It really is green, and it comes out like this. I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, it's like a little lotion. I often will put these two together and just rub it in and like slather it on with my fingers, or I'll use like a foundation type brush. I'm not a big beauty blender fan, just don't like it. I think it's hard to keep clean. And for some reason, I don't know, I just don't like it. But I do love a foundation like brush, and it is a miracle worker. To me, it's so much better than using foundation or any heavy sort of makeup, and it really does decrease the redness. It's insane. I don't know how to explain it to you, but I will put a before photo here of what I look like without any of this, and now you can see what I look like with this. And by the way, I put this on at like, I want to say 9 a.m. and it's almost 4 p.m. and we've been out at music class and we've been out in the sun. And so like considering that, the sweating and the activity I've been doing, I feel like my skin looks pretty good. And what's crazy about it, so it's not like a full coverage situation. It just really is kind of a matting color correcting experience. But I like it because then it doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of makeup. Then if you want to do some spot covering, I am still pretty into the bareMinerals. This is the original liquid mineral concealer, and I just do it if I have like a pimple or if I really have extra redness, oftentimes under here. I didn't use this today, but it's good to have this on hand. But the combination of these two, like that's all you need on your skin, except for I did like up it a little bit because I have tended to be pretty oily or rather shiny. And some of it is because I'm using so many beauty products that it's like my skin is just constantly dewy, which I like the dewy look, but once in a while it's too much and I just need a little bit of matting. And so I have been using this e.l.f. HD powder, and it seems to really work wonders. It comes out really, it's very white and it comes out kind of heavy, so you just need a little bit, and I just kind of do a dust over it. This stuff is so inexpensive and I'm so grateful for e.l.f. products because they really do bring you great products at lower prices. So that's all I've been wearing on my skin besides a little bit of blush. I like didn't want to commit to a big blush, so I got a few travel size things. This is the NARS Orgasm, which is such an old school color. I like this color. I have another, or I had a Benefit color that I like better that I just need to go get. But this is fine. It does the trick. And then a mini Benefit Hoola which I use just to kind of do a little bit of contouring. And by a little bit, I just kind of go, and that's it. But so there's that one. That's like literally what I'm wearing on my skin. And then of course I am an eyebrow freak. I'm still wearing the Anastasia duo situation. I only use this side though, and I'm annoyed that they don't just give you a full one of these, but this is the caramel brown powder duo. Like I said, I just used the brown. And then I really am still obsessed with this Anastasia Beverly Hills, I don't know why I said Beverly Hills, it's just Anastasia clear brow gel. I like how thick the brush is, and it really is giving me the lift that I need. I barely touch my eyebrows anymore, which is so exciting. I used to get them done all the time and they're just growing in really lovely, but this helps really give the shape that I want. And then I've been doubling up on mascara, which is a little insane. This is the Iris and Romeo mascara that I start with. This is a peptide thickening mascara, and I like the way that the wand looks. I didn't think I would like a curved wand, but it really does contour nicely to the eyelashes. And I like that this is a thickening mascara. And then I top it off with my Stila. I didn't bring it in here, my Stila. I'll put the link below, my Stila mascara that I just can't get rid of. I just love a thick eyelash. So I do 2 of them and they seem to work really well. And that's it. I've been doing some Burt's Bees chapstick and calling it a day. But I really do think, like, looking again, sorry, keep staring at myself, but I'm really matching the rest of my skin, and it just isn't like that before I started this whole routine. It was just so pinky. So I don't know, maybe some of these are helpful for you. Again, everyone needs to like figure out their own combination and their own way of doing this. But I think if I were to really pick any 2 products to really hone in on for anti-redness, I think it might be this ROSA Control Relief Concentrate for redness, and for sure this Rescue Balm by Hero. I think these would be the 2. And also like figuring out your hair tone. I think the closer tone you can get to your natural hair color, and then if you want to like boost it up with highlights, is better. And then I don't know, guys, I'm a pretty big fan of this sunscreen. I never thought I would say that. So there you go. Hope this was helpful. I will continue to try to perfect my redness routine, but right now I do feel like I have it kind of under control. I definitely need to be exfoliating and doing masks a little bit more often. You're supposed to do it, or at least I was supposed to do it twice a week. I'm lucky if I do it once a month. So I need to get back into that routine and hopefully, like I said, get back to getting facials. But for right now, I feel like I use so very little of this stuff. And oh, by the way, this is pretty affordable as well. And I try to use very minimal products so I can, you know, use as much of it as possible for as long as possible. A little trick, I always cut the top when I get to the end of this so I can really like dig in and get everything out of it. But yeah, that's it. Guys, this was not a baby conversation. I mentioned my baby several times, but not a baby conversation. So good for us for being adults for the moment. Now back to cleaning the baby jail and the bottles. But thank you for joining. All the links down below, and stay tuned. I got my newly, oh my God, you guys, I got my newly delivery for this month, and I have so much to say. Spoiler alert, I'm like, are we going down the drains here? Is this going down the drains? Because this has been my joy and my source of clothes for the last, what, 3-4 years? And this last package, stay tuned. Although I will say, because I don't want to like slam them, their customer service is A+. More on that soon. Love you guys. See ya next time. Stay cool. You're great. Bye.